What's poppin', world? Back at it again with another video for y'all, so let's get right into it. For my brothers out there, this is the art of cold approaching, right? I feel like this is a lost art, especially because of this digital social media age. Nobody really knows how to interact in person. Let's be honest, right? I feel like more people are more socially awkward in this day and age than in modern history. Just because this digital age has created such a divide and disconnect between human interaction. So here I am, last of a dying breed when it comes down to how things used to function in the early 2000s, the late 90s, things of that nature, right? This is the nature. These are the tools you're going to have if you're looking for cold approach. And let's start off with, what is a cold approach? A cold approach is when you literally walk up to a woman and you spark a conversation with the intentions of becoming something, right? With the intentions of becoming something with substance. You're not trying to be somebody's friend. You're not trying to sell them on something. Those are different forms of cold approaching, but this is like the true nature of cold approaching, right? To make something happen. You see a beautiful woman, and you're not just standing there fantasizing in your head, talking about, oh, what would it be like to be with her? And, oh, she looks so good. And you telling your boys, dang, she's so fine. And you ain't gonna do nothing about it, right? This is the real nature of cold approaching. And this is why I feel like guys don't do it. Some people can't get over themselves, right? They take themselves too serious. When you take yourself too serious, you don't have the prerequisites to be able to take on rejection. Now, rejection and acceptance can exist in the same interaction. You walk up to a woman and you saying, hi, how you doing? Or however you open up the conversation. Just by you being a stranger, her defenses is up because since a little kid, what was we always told? Don't talk to strangers. Now, I'm being funny, but I'm being realistic as well, right? So it's gonna be a lot of discomfort. Like, okay, this man just walked in my space, don't know me from a can of paint. You know, what is his intentions? So that right there, that thought process, she's gonna be quicker to say no than to say yes. Because she's uncomfortable. You know, she was better off in her mind feeling like she was better off left alone because that's the safest thing to be. Right? Get that out of the way. That's the safest thing to be. Right? So your job is to convince her, right? Now, fuck what you heard. Women love to be convinced. Women love to be won over. Women love to be fought for, even if you fighting her over her. You feel me? Women love that because when you convert, then that gives them the impression that you know them better than they know themselves, right? So let's start off with how I cold approach. Now, some people got pickup lines, you know, just the icebreaker. What is your icebreaker? I don't have pickup lines. I don't try to get all persuasive. Well, not persuasive. I don't try to get all poetic and be like Shakespeare and read you off a poem and say something that you got to think about that's deep. I keep it straight, simple, straight to the point, because as the saying goes, now what you say by how you say it. So I step up to a female, I start with the simple. How you doing? Where you from? What's your name? And depending on not what I'm being asked, but how she responds, sometimes dictates where the conversation may lead into. So if I ask, how you doing? She replied, good. But she follows that up with, how are you? Right there, that's a great indicator of at least some level of interest, because whatever the communication level is based off of, the feeling is mutual. Right? It's mutual. It's starting off on the same playing field. Even though you're initiated, because she sat up there and leveled the playing field by asking returning the favor for asking a question, you feel me? That means she's also interested in how are you, right? So when y'all exchange names, boom, same playing field. But you do have certain women that like to play the hard to get, right? Because some women just, I don't know who taught them this, but maybe it serves as a defense mechanism, but they want to play hard to get, right? They don't want to seem easy or accessible. They want to be like, okay, well, if a man is really serious and intentional about his interest about me, then he's going to have to show me through, he's going to have to knock these walls down, because I'm just not anybody. You know? Now, it depends on what kind of man you are at the end of the day. Now, if you're a person like, oh, well, I don't want a woman that's going to give me a lot of pushback, she going to sit up there and, you know, it's either she interested or she not, then the cold approach might end right then and there. You ask God, how she doing? She like, good. One word answers. Are you from out here? No. Then it's showing a little disinterest, and that might be another, like, hey, sweetheart, have a nice day, and kill the conversation, right? If you're a person that's more diligent, and I don't want to say like the chase or the thrill, but you like the challenge. You're a person that steps up the challenge. So if somebody's giving you a challenge, especially the woman, beautiful, you feel me? You might find the excitement of, alright, well, you move here, I'm gonna move there. You finding counter moves to win a woman over. You feel me? Like, and some women like that. They want somebody that is gonna be assertive and concise about what they want. They don't want a person to dictate how they should feel about something, right? So it depends on what kind of guy you are at the end of the day. But I'm gonna sum up this conversation right here, right? So if you going to the mall, you at the club, you at the grocery store, you at whatever, the gas station, you see a woman, most of the time where you find these women, you're not even expecting to find a woman. So it really is the heat of the moment, right? It's in the spur of the moment, and you got one or two options in real time. You either watch her from afar. Now the bold, cold approach is when y'all not about to cross paths. If y'all about to cross paths, then eye contact could be seen as like, okay, I can ask how you doing, you know. But the real cold-blooded cold approach, when you're a cold approach master, you feel me, you can walk a woman down. Now that shit might seem like some stalker creepy shit, but if you smooth, you're a smooth brother. You're a smooth brother. You can't just be no weirdo brother. If you're a smooth brother, then yeah, you can walk a woman down like, hey, excuse me, man, hey. Well, you don't want to catcall or nothing like that, you know. You don't want to call a woman from far. You might actually want to jog up and run up to her, but keep social distance. Feel me? That's the best way I can put it. Keep the social distance. I'm getting the call. Alright, anyway. Keep your social distance until the woman is showing off insightful, inventing energy. You feel me? If she's not giving that off, keep your distance, because a girl might have pepper spray, she might call the police, she might get startled. You don't want to have nothing to do with that. And I feel like that's a lot of the reasons why guys don't even go out their way to approach women, just because of the culture. Cultures don't approach women. Women are more defensive. Women are more protected than ever. And it's not to say they don't deserve to be protected, because all women, you know, within reason, deserve some protection, right? Yeah, but that's pretty much the nature of the code approach. You can't give a fuck. Can't give a fuck about rejection. Because the moment you don't try, you reject it already. You feel me? You rejected yourself before the person even gave you consideration. That being said, thanks for watching the video. I'm like Scott. Thoughts